Canon has a large kind of you know portfolio of laser printers, laser-based devices. I would say, I would put it this way, which is divided into two categories. One is called OIP, which is office imaging products, and in which Canon offers large multifunctional devices, which is handled by another division in Canon, which is known as the OIS division. And then comes the SS devices, which is the small system devices. Small system devices is handled by our CSP area. The reason is very simple. The large OIP devices are essentially to be sold in a B2B environment because of the price involvement, the price of the cost of the machine, because of the features which have to be explained. You have to explain how you are better against the competition and how you are most suitable to the given application. So that particular area is handled by OIS division, OIS group in our company, through direct teams, through key account and national account teams, and as well as the indirect channel. Canon OIS indirect channel is actually a B2B channel because they buy from Canon and they sell it directly to the customer. I can say it so authoritatively because I have handled this particular area for almost 5-6 years. I know about that. So these partners are essentially B2B partners. They have their direct teams. So to say, Canon has a direct team and Canon has a direct team owned by the partners. So that's how it is. The SS group handles the smaller system, which are printers and as well as multifunctions. But since these are the price and the market size is so high that they cannot be handled by B2B kind of partnership, so it has to be handled through the distribution channel. So that's where we have deployed our distribution channel, and these distribution channel have their different resellers and different kind of outlets, secondary and tertiary markets, and through which they reach the end user. So that is how we have aligned ourselves. So the range is too big, but it is sold by two different groups which are focused on the B2B and B2C segment. So this is about the Canon's presence in laser. Do not address the MPS kind of scenario. They handle the what you call it, the standalone kind of requirements. But going forward, printer will also become a integral part of the MPS, because MPS is not about all big machines put in an office. It's about the putting an appropriate machine for a use. If a person requires only a printer, there is no point putting a multifunction device there. If his printing requirement is very low, where a 10 ppm, 12 ppm printer can do the job, there is no point putting a 30 ppm printer there, because MPS is all about the cost per click. So when you are putting your fleet of machine in any organization, you would like to put appropriate machine so that your total cost of investment on the machine also remains low, so that you create a good balance between the machine cost and the run cost, because finally you are going to charge on the basis of a click. So in that area, of course, the partners at this moment do not have any role, because they cater to the individual requirement. But as far as Canon is concerned, of course, the MPS, which is done by our OIS division, does use our printers internally. So there is, Canon does not lose on that. So in any MPS project where they supply a lot of their IR machine, but wherever they require printer, they supply printers also. Okay. So that is how we make our total MPS offering cost effective and balanced. We have been following there are various sales channels for us now. One is our traditional distribution channel, which is to whom we bill directly, and then they have their next level, next two levels, primary and secondary and tertiary, where they supply these things to the reseller, who then carry it to the end user. Okay, so this is one traditional channel of distribution. In addition to that, we have also opened our OIS direct team to handle certain accounts. So ESD, this team is known as Enterprise Solution Division, which in addition to selling their own high-end laser multifunctional devices, which are the IR devices, in addition to that, they also sell laser printers. So this is second channel which we have adopted. Third is our system integration team. System integration team connects with the big system integrators like Wipro, PCS, HCL, TCS, and many others like that. And they work along with them on larger government projects, where they supply, a complete project to a, let's say, Assam government has gone for, modernizing their schools, and so every school they are giving a printer, a scanner, a camera, and a computer. So somebody has front-ended that at the school level or at the ministry level, and our team has connected with the people, those who are supplying, that integrating the whole thing, and we have supplied cameras and printers in this project. So similarly, these kind of big projects are looked after by our SIT, large government, e-governance projects. So this is the third channel for us. Then we have got a channel called Institutional Sales Division. Now this Institutional Sales Division basically looks into the bundling and gifting market. It is like the pharmaceutical company buying the gifts for their doctors, or some computer company giving a printer free along with their, which is the bundling. So this team looks after our interest in these kind of verticals. So this is the fourth channel which is available to us for putting our products in the market. Is very important aspect of our going forward from here, and that is especially for inkjet. This thing strategy is as simple as that at this moment, is create more and more retail connection. We have our own CIS, which is the Canon Image Square, as our channel. 70 of them are already available in India, and they are growing. By the end of this year, they are expected to be around 100 or whatever, and by 2015 it has to be 300 such stores will be there, where the customer comes and buys the product. In addition to that, we have retail presence through national retail chains, which are like Chromas, Reliance, those kind of, or even large multi-city stores like Vijay Sales. So those are also the people, those who are creating more and more retail points for us, where the customer can experience and then buy. So these relations, I think we have connection with around 15 retail chains in addition to that. And the third thing which we are doing is motivating our distributors also to, not only appoint the CEPs who are selling through the markets, but also go to develop the CEPs who have the shops, those where the customer comes and buy. Maybe a camera shop, maybe anything. Why not trying it? Why a printer cannot be sold from a mobile phone store today? It can be sold. It's only the innovations have to be tried, tested, pilots have to be run, and we have to create more retail points. So that is what we are motivating our distributors also to develop. See, it's, as I said, the plan is to make Creative Park and the Wi-Fi printing a central theme of our endeavors going forward. Creative Park is really exciting because it is adding value to the printer. Okay, your printer, my printer, this printer, that printer, all brands are offering. And technology-wise, in terms of hardware, in terms of box, there is a limitation. You can give so many things. Today we have added Wi-Fi. Tomorrow somebody else will add Wi-Fi. Okay, so these hardware features, they get copied, they get incorporated very fast. But the intellectual property is something which will create the differentiator. So Creative Park is one of them. What happens is when you buy a Canon printer, you become eligible to log on to this portal called Creative Park Premium. Creative Park Premium has a lot of creative and fun things inside it. Like, if I just rephrase it and just give you a better perspective in that, today, who is firing the demand for an inkjet printer at home? The demand is fired by the child who is a student of 5th class onwards, something like that. He fires this demand, and whether he may not say, get me a printer, but he says, I need prints. For which a father has to run at 10 o'clock in the night also, and sometime come back disappointed, no printer is open. No places there, and he may have to go back home to school without getting his homework done or without doing his project. So when the child is firing a demand for inkjet printers to be bought at home, which gets added by the father's own desire to take the printouts of his digital photographs which he is taking in his camera. So that's where that's how the decision making is becoming. Creative Park provides the child opportunity to involve with the printer and do a lot of creative things for his homework, for his school projects, or otherwise just for fun. Can a printer print love? What does it mean that if you have a Canon printer, Pixma, and you are visiting the site called Creative Park Premium, and seeing the opportunity that you can print a, say, greeting card for your on a Rakhi, brother's this thing, maybe grandfather's birthday, grandmother's birthday. So this is what we call printing love. Okay, so you have the area where you go, you have the templates of these greeting cards. Select a greeting card. If you want to just modify, add your picture, add your mother's picture out there, you can do a little bit of correction and customization. And page printout. This is a printout, and this is also a instruction sheet by itself. With the help of a scissor, you cut these things out, follow the instruction where to fold, where to turn, and where to lock. And I think in very short time, with a little bit of patience, you can convert this single dimensional printout of a tiger into a 3D tiger model for the Save the Tiger project of your son. That's all. If you are creating a retail point, you have to create the branding there. You have to show these kind of things here. The whole idea is to show to the people. So it will have this flavor. Of course, the size and magnitude will be different. Let's say a Canon image store, since it is a Canon brand shop, you can do much more branding there, and you can show more things there. Maybe to a national retail chains, they have their own space problem and importance to other brands and all those things, they will ask a different kind of things. Maybe the small retail stores will have the space problem. They have, yes, they want to do us to do lot many things, but don't have space for that. So it will be a different kind of module will be created. But the whole idea is that the customer must see this. So in retail, the first step which we have taken, because CIS is in our direct control, and with some NRCs we are having very good relationships. So that's where our branding has already started. Branding and the exhibition of all kind of exhibits which we want to put there has already started. It's going in full swing for all the 70 brand stores, and we are going ahead with our next plan of doing it with the national retail chains. The third initiative in this, in that every retail point, of course, saying every retail point which we make by the end of this exercise is slightly maybe too much to say begin with, but yes, at CIS, first step, we are creating a what you call it a Pixma champion. Pixma champion is a salesperson by that from that retail store, who will be totally completely trained in Canon printers. Okay, because I think printer is slightly more difficult to sell than a camera. Because when a person buys a camera, he has a lot of things in his mind. Printer, he has to be told. So that is what is the third step which our marketing side and our training teams are taking, is creating these champions. The whole idea is every champion should be able to speak the same language. He should be able to explain to the customer each and every benefit of this machine and the new concepts well, and demonstrate all those things with the equal flair, which will then be. It's a one-day training. It's 1 day is good enough for giving this thing, because it's everything is connected. You have to know feature, and you have to give them a capsule of what exactly to show to the customer, give them an understanding of what kind of objection customer has, and what kind of things he can promote there.
Okay, so
That, as I said, CIS, it is mandatory. Okay. NRCs and all those things, it will come step by step. But I'm sure that seeing the success of this kind of thing in Canon stores, we can easily convince other organizations to invest in that kind of person. I would say that have we been able to give him substance? Certification is ornamental. But more than that, I want to give him a substance. That yes, this man, when a customer comes, he is able to show the customer what exactly customer want to see or what the customer has not seen, because these are very, very exciting things. And we want a person with a passion to really create excitement around it. So certification, I think it's a good idea, because then people feel the ownership of that, and they feel that they have achieved.
Testimonial that can be used.